tonight. On top of the coronavirus, China is now in the middle of a bird flu outbreak. An outbreak of the bird flu in 2015 caused more than $1 billion of damage to Iowa poultry producers when millions of chickens and turkeys had to be destroyed. Local 5's Lakin McGee joins us live in the newsroom tonight.
And Lakin, how worried are Iowa farmers about this tonight?
Jack and Stephanie, Iowa farmers don't need to worry just yet because the outbreak in China has not hit the United States. But the Iowa Department of Agriculture says they are paying close attention because this is the time of year when wild birds like to migrate over to Iowa.
Everybody's prepared if an event were to happen.
Dr. Jeff Kai-Sand with the Iowa Department of Agriculture says the U.S. does not vaccinate poultry for this type of virus.
As with a lot of foreign animal disease, you don't want to vaccinate ahead of time and confuse issues of being able to pick up the disease if it were introduced.
The 2015 outbreak caused health officials to destroy millions of birds in Iowa. However, this time around, it's a different type of virus than what Iowa saw in 2015. And there is some good news.
It just affects animals.
Yes.
But this could cause farmers to lose money and their livestock. So here are the signs of bird flu the Department of Agriculture wants you to be aware of. An increase of death in your flock. Pay close attention if you notice respiratory issues. And lastly, if there is a decrease in food or water intake.
We want to have the ability in the United States to pick up any new introductions of H5 or H7 very quickly.
So to avoid any chances of the bird flu, farmers, the Department of Ag says, practice biosecurity every day. You can do this by making sure wild birds don't get into barns and wash your boots after wearing them.
Just a usual reminder, be prepared and understand what could happen and have a plan on your farm.
And I also want to mention that the Department of Agriculture says it is a complete coincidence that the bird flu and the coronavirus are happening at the same time. Reporting live in the newsroom, Lakin McGee, Local 5 News, we are Iowa.
All right, Lakin, thank you. And farmers, if you do notice any of the signs that were just mentioned, you're supposed to call the Department of Agriculture or a federal or state official immediately.